Hey guys, it's a Doo Talks and welcome to another video. So for this one, I wanted to share my thoughts on the Converge and Crowbar gig that took place this week. So for those who don't know, Converge are a hardcore band that were formed in 1990 by Jacob Bannon and Kurt Ballou, and they've released 9 studio albums, with the most recent being the excellent The Dusk in Us. So I've been looking forward to this gig for a while, as Crowbar, Grave Pleasures and Vow were playing as well, even though it kind of clashed with Ghost on the same day at Rebellion. Oh well. So after the mad dash to Manchester Academy and buying this bad boy, I just managed to get in time for Grave Pleasures. Normally I'd put some live clips on with this video, but sadly iMovie doesn't read video clips off an iPhone. Who'd have known? I was really looking forward to seeing Grave Pleasures live again after watching them at Damnation Festival last year, and I've been a fan of them since they were called Beast Milk. These were the odd ones on the bill, musically speaking of course, as you wouldn't really consider them heavy, and probably why they were first on. I don't know what it was, but for me, I just couldn't get into them that night. I think it was just because of the mindset, with the other acts being considerably heavier that night, and I just didn't feel it. There was nothing wrong with them live, they were still really enjoyable, but it was just, I wasn't like blown away by it. I wasn't like, wow, like dancing along or singing. And I think most of the other crowd were like that as well, as they were probably waiting for the other acts as well, which is a bit of a shame. So after a long arduous queue to get to the front of the bar, and just to be ignored by the bar staff, and then eventually getting served, I had a pint in hand and I was ready for Vow. And these guys were the most surprising for me. Now prior to the gig, I really hadn't heard much of Vow apart from the album Heathen. They were fucking intense, heavy as fuck, and I just couldn't help but headbang to it. And it seemed like everyone else was the same. See, the thing was, these guys were the ones that I was least looking forward to, but they turned out to be the most surprisingly good live. It's fucking awesome. So now it was Crowbar, and having seen them numerous times, I know what to expect from them, but that didn't make it any less exciting for me. Plus, they were on for an hour. As per usual, Crowbar brought the riffs, and they got a huge big ass pit, which opened up right in front of us. The usual songs were played, like All I Had I Gave, Planets Collide and Existence is Punishment. Now if you don't lose your shit to any of them while playing, you're just not human. For me, it was standard Crowbar, no less, no more. So I got my last pint of the night, and now it was time for Converge. Now they've got considerably bigger when I first got into them, and I'm really jealous of anyone who got to see Converge in smaller venues, because that would have been fucking awesome. Small venue or big venue though, I was looking forward to this no matter what. I was actually expecting them to open up with a single tier, but that may have been a bit too obvious, but they played it anyway later on. And they opened up with Reptilian, which was cool. Now, Jacob Bannon, in my opinion, is someone who doesn't just cash it in, he puts his heart and soul into what he does. He was darting across the stage, he had this like really nice smile when he with the audience. He even just jumped across everywhere. It was fucking cool. The set mostly comprises songs from The Dusk in Us, with some cuts from You Fail Me. I was a bit surprised that they played the title track, The Dust in Us, as well, but that may have just been just to slow down the carnage, just a tad, which was awesome anyway, because it is a really cool song. I just hope if they ever play with Neurosis that they bring Steve Still on the stage and they play Cruel Bloom. And they finished the night off with an encore of Cannibals and Concubine, and also not forgetting the skill of throwing the mic over the light beam. I obviously took a picture of it as well. So, those were my thoughts on the gig. I'm really interested in what you guys have to say about it. Please leave your thoughts in the comment section below. My next gig is going to be Primitive Man and Bismuth at Rebellion in Manchester. Highly doubtful that I'll be making a video on that, as I'm going to be very white girl wasted. So all I've got left to say is I've been the Doo Doo Talks, and cheers.